So here we have a 2007 5.3 liter GMC Acadia. We are replacing the battery terminal on the negative side, and we are doing both ground straps, the one from the block to the chassis and the chassis to the hood. This one is actually missing the one from the chassis to the hood, which could be the reason why this car's radio doesn't work. And basically, to start off, you have this bracket here. It's above the battery. You disconnect it for 13 millimeter. You have your battery terminal here. It's connected like this with the wire ran through it. And then you disconnect the top. I believe that was 11 millimeter. You disconnect it here, and then you pull off the terminal and pull the wire. This wire needs to be stripped back some more. It's clearly corroded. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this back. I'm gonna expose some new wire, and then I'm gonna chop off the end of this. I'll get right back to you. Okay, as you can see here, I have chopped the wire. Got it looking pretty good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up. First, you wanna clean up this, your battery terminal, and then you're gonna take your new terminal and you're gonna connect it to your battery, and then disconnect the top part, and then connect the new shaved wire to the new terminal. I found it a bit easier if you connect the cable to the terminal first, and then you take the terminal and you connect it to the battery. You kind of got to fish it through. These GMCs, the battery is in a shitty location, unfortunately. But yeah, look at that, much better connection already. You get her on there good, and then you tighten her down. It's pretty simple. So this customer stated that her car was having trouble starting. Not like it was starting slow or anything, just bad electrical connection. So what we did was we replaced her terminal that was clearly corroded. And this is the finished product. It looks pretty good compared to what it was. I was eventually gonna do this one too, but these AC Delco battery terminals aren't compatible with this. This has a lot going on here. So I cleaned this one up the best I could. It looks like it's got pretty good connection in there still. We're gonna call this job well done and move on. So up next, we do have the ground straps. This is the next project here, is replacing this. If you could see that there, it's looking pretty ugly. It's looking like it probably has connection, but it's time to get replaced. There's two of these. One runs from the block, which is way back down there, to the chassis, and then the chassis to the hood. This one is actually gone, missing. So first off, we're gonna start by pulling off these nuts. I sprayed them with some parts cleaner. We're gonna get it disconnected, and then I'm gonna get the new cords on there. This is very simple. Okay, YouTube, so I got the strap out. She tousled with me. It's right where about my finger is where it connects, and it's a 15 millimeter bolt. The best way to get it is you put your knees right here, you attach the wrench, and you pull with both hands. It'll come loose. Maybe spray some WD-40, some brake clean, whatever's gonna work for you works. So here's the old ground strap. Here's the old bolts. Some people say, meh, you need to use new bolts. There's a good connection. Well, I clean up the old ones and I put them back on. The new straps are right here. I'll show you finished product. Okay, so the new ground straps are connected. The one that runs from the hood to the chassis, and then the one that runs from the chassis to the block. That one down there was a little bit tricky. The 15 millimeter is pretty tough to get out, but it comes off. Just use some strength. Job well done. Let's move on.